Hey there, everybody. What's going on? I hope you are doing super well. I want to welcome you to History 105. That's United States history to 1877. This is the fall semester of 2023. I hope you all had a great summer, and I hope that most of you are looking forward to a new school year. But folks, let's get real. I know not all of you are excited about starting a new school year. Some of you probably just want to get done as soon as possible. I feel you. I wasn't born a history professor. I'm just a regular person. I never got involved in academic history until I was older than most of you. So I know where you're coming from. But once I had a professor that really connected with me and who was passionate about history and learning, it was only then that he showed me how essential understanding history was to understanding the world that I live in and my place in it. It was then that I started to see patterns that have been playing out for centuries, playing out all around me right now. They had been invisible, but only I had changed. They were now visible to me. And starting to know more about everyone's backstory, it gave me a better understanding of why different people have different goals, why some people see some things as good while others distrust that same thing or that other thing. I could see that deep down, most human beings are pretty similar at our core, but we're coming from different places. Our ancestors have had different experiences, so we see the world very differently at times. So studying history opened up a world to me about which, up to that point, I was clueless. And really, who of us wants to be clueless? Who of us wants to be ignorant? I know you don't, neither do I. Additionally, it doesn't matter what type of profession you're going in, history is relevant to all of us because at its core, it's about human beings. And you're a human being, right? And we're going to be reading the words of many different individuals from different backgrounds and writing about your understanding of those. And that's going to help you practice your comprehensive reading skills and your critical thinking skills, which you will have to use in any profession that you're going into with a college education. Now, here's how this class works. First of all, everything you do for this course will be in Blackboard. That's my way of keeping it simple and easy to follow. Now, our Blackboard page, there's a list of folders for every week, and within each of those folders, you will find everything that you need that week. So all the assignments, all the videos, all the reading material, and the assignments, that you need to submit, those will be in that weekly folder. No mystery. Now, the first time you look at our Blackboard page, you may only see the first folder that has the textbook and the syllabus and all that stuff. But very soon you will see weeks 1, 2, and 3 popping up and so on. I'll show you a different course from last semester so you can get the idea right now. So you just click on the weekly folder and then everything that's due for that week will open up by dropping down below it. Then you click on the individual assignment to see the specific directions, or you click on the video tab and that will open up the video for you. Also, make sure to get acquainted with the menu sections of the Blackboard course page. For example, you want to be familiar with the announcements tab so that you can see any announcements that I've recently posted. And I will also send every Blackboard announcement out as an email as well, so you should have double access to every announcement. You also want to check out the calendar tab up top, where you can see all of your upcoming assignments posted on the actual due date on the calendar. And of course, you can view the calendar by week, month, day, whatever. And then of course, you want to go over and check out the gradebook tab, where, surprise, surprise, of course, you can see all of your grades. And don't forget that every time you get a grade on a written assignment, there should be a feedback section where you can see my comments. And sometimes I also make comments directly on the text itself. Okay, so let's cover some other things that you need to know about this course. Number one, you do not need to buy a textbook for this class. I supply all the materials you need. Now, you do have a digital textbook that is on Blackboard. You can download it. You can search for terms in it. I don't assign much textbook reading, but you will see on the syllabus, there is a textbook reading section to go along with every week's material, so that if you want to, you can look at that and get some good background information if you need that extra little bit of help. Now, most of your information will come via documentary videos, short excerpts from books that I will upload, and then short videos made by me myself. Okay, moving on. You might be asking, how do I know when my assignments are due? Now, this is simple. Every week, everything for that week is due by midnight of Sunday night, 11:59 p.m. to be exact, every Sunday night. I'll always post a due date with each assignment, but unless I specifically state otherwise, every week it's due at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. And turning in assignments is easy too. There's a place right there with the assignment description for you to upload your Word document. Always upload your assignment in a Word document form. Don't type it in the box or any other way. Another question you might have is, where and when do I take my major test and big exams? Well, trick question. There are no big tests or even a final exam. Yeah, the main focus of this course will be you reading, analyzing, and writing about the actual words from people who lived the history we're studying. So we're going to read a lot of historical documents, and I know some of you may think that sounds incredibly boring, but you got to get your mind in the right framework about it. We get to have a window in the past, reading the words of people who lived 200, 300 years ago. And that's really an amazing opportunity. It's about as close as we can get to having a time machine. Oh, I'm going to get that real time machine one day. Okay, so you're wondering what all makes up my final grade. Well, let me break it down like this. So first off, we must cover some basic content, right? The essential who, what, whens, and wheres and all that. So we'll get that mainly through videos or, either documentaries or the videos that I make. And in your weekly folder, I'll often provide questions for you to answer along with those videos. And then you take a quiz on Blackboard that is based on those questions. Very simple, right? There's a total of 12 what I call basics quizzes, which altogether make up 20% of your overall grade. Now, from the basics, we go a little deeper and read some interesting documents from the time period, and I will give you short essay questions about those documents. And there will be a total of 5 of these what I call beyond basics exercises, and together they make up 35% of your grade. And then we'll have 3 case studies in which we go even deeper than the beyond basics, and we'll go into a little more detail. And these 3 case studies will also constitute 35% of your final grade. And finally, we'll have 12 discussion questions to let you sort of engage with your classmates on some interesting topics and questions that I throw out there. And these discussion topics will make up 10% of your final grade. If you ever want to talk to me via video, chat, or whatever, I will be glad to. Just email and let me know. And that is the best way to communicate with me at all times is email. Don't use the Blackboard Messenger thing because I don't get a good indication when those come through, and sometimes I get to them too late. So email me and I will know it very soon, and I'll try to get back to you within the day. My email address is kraus@uscupstate.edu. And finally, concerning communication also, I want everyone in here to learn to improve their writing skills over the semester. That's something that we all need to do. Even beyond just grammar and punctuation, I want you to write effectively and efficiently to affect the readers and make a point in their minds. Whenever someone is reading, think about another person reading this thing, have something to say. Everyone will have to communicate with each other, with people, even if it's just in emails and text, in whatever career you're going to go into. So this is an important skill to learn. It will help you stand out from the crowd, impress your professors, impress your bosses, help you move up the ladder. Now, I look forward to interacting with you all. Please let me know if you've got any questions after checking out week 1 on Blackboard. I wish you all the best, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. My best hopes and wishes are with you all for a great semester. Peace. Oh, hey folks, one last thing. You may have wondered why I've got these little things strapped to my hands. Well, in fact, I am technically quadriplegic. I had a diving accident over 23 years ago now, almost half my life ago, and I'm paralyzed basically from the chest down. I have a little bit of movement in my arms, but not a whole lot. So I can't move my hands or fingers, but I use these to hit buttons and type on a keyboard and stuff like that. And so, yeah, you can see I'm in a wheelchair here. But I just thought I would put that out there in case anyone was wondering. So it's no big deal. I'm used to it. But anyway, I hope you have a great day and have a great semester. Peace. Okay, so you might also be wondering what all makes up my final grade. Oh, man. There was a bug on me.